Hi, I'm Deek Jackson. 9/11, remember that? What's that? You're too young, or you couldn't give a fuck. That's okay, I get it. After all, it's only the pivotal event of the 21st century that still provides the foundation for the war on terror, mass surveillance of Western populations, the proxy wars of the Far East, Middle East, Near East. We're bringing you peace by bombing the shit out of you and propping up General Assisi. Israel. China, Saudi Arabia, you know what I mean. Yeah, 9/11. Now it's just a distant Netflix documentary or a segment on the Discovery Channel about conspiracies. You know, the one with the moon hoax and the aliens and the man who claims Elvis married his goat. That's right, 9/11, a forgotten footnote in history, only vaguely remembered as a movie starring Osama bin Boogeyman and President Douche. Yeah, 9/11 gone and nearly forgotten, but strangely often quoted by warmongering politicians and promoters of stability, open brackets, tyranny, close brackets, in countries where propping up psychopaths so our friends in business as usual can extract mineral reserves or political capital from the subjugated masses. Yes, 9/11, the greatest crime never investigated. Maybe you believe the official story, or maybe you know people who do. I guarantee you're going to meet people who believe it. They're everywhere. When that happens, I'd like to ask you to do something. I urge you, in fact, to call the official story total bullshit and have the sad sacks of shit that you're in the company of who claim it's all true to explain the shit to you, not the other way around. Yeah, get them to explain it to you. Get them to explain the bizarre laws of physics involved and how it happened whilst you both look at this picture. This picture, right here. Get it in high res if you can. The higher the better. This is the Pentagon right after the impact of, allegedly, a 757 weighing 500 tons, travelling at 500 miles an hour. Note the intact windows and the impossibly small entry hole. Ask the hapless retard you're with to talk you into believing 500 tons of 757 disappeared into that hole. Ask them to convince you that no bodies from the plane were ever found because they vaporized because of the force of the impact, but the windows are fine. Ask them to explain the total absence of debris outside when compared to, say, any other plane crash ever in the history of time. Ask them how the physical law of momentum was overcome, allowing two 8-ton engines to fold into the fuselage whilst travelling at 500 miles an hour. Never yourself attempt to provide an explanation of what happened. No. It's these morons who believe this shit. I say it's up to them to convince me it's the truth. Be prepared for them to claim the picture is fake, or to say, I'm not a scientist, but bullshit. Don't let them quote any text or material. Have them use their own words to convince you of this patent rubbish. Stare at the picture. Have them describe it from the tiny little hole you're looking at to the intact windows. Ask them how it represents a 500-ton plane crash. And if after that you're feeling lucky when you're finished with that, ask them to describe how Building 7 collapsed at freefall speed after the photocopier caught fire. Honestly, people, if you believe this shit, you will believe anything. And you deserve every fascist warmongering shit whose vomit you gobble up for your future. Thanks, and may your eyes be what you believe and your government struggle to convince you. Thanks, and now the weather. The planet's fucked, it's getting worse, and it's your fault. Have a nice weekend.